Okie dokie. Wow! Why do I make life hard for myself? That's one way of doing it. Doug's looking at me like, man, you're fucking retarded. Shh. Oh, bubble wrap! I bought a V-Van. That air tasted gross. Jokes. Hope this is the right one. It said that it was the right one, but you know your boy's retarded. Cool, that's cool. Also comes with the 6 bolts for the rear housing and 4 exhaust studs. Mad. Good old fucking anti-surge. Oh, this is cool. I'm actually proper excited. Cool. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're doing this, but not this. We're taking this off. So as you just saw, I just unboxed a new Mambo rear housing, and this is the Garrett housing that I took off the turbo. The reason that we're changing the rear housing is this pipe, banana pipe looking thing, this is for the screamer. So the screamer was hanging off here, off a little wastegate, and just around here was cracking because this goes through so many heat cycles and it had all of this weight off it. It was just creating an exhaust leak pretty much. So instead of having this fuckery, and I just wanted to get rid of it. So there's a couple of benefits. This rear housing is an internally gated rear housing, which means in here, the passage that the air is to flow out of is not as free flowing as the V-Van setup that I went to, which is good. And I also got to remove this little spacer, which means the exhaust gases coming from the 6 boost manifold should have a better trajectory, I guess, into the turbo. But this whole thing is going to be split into 2 videos. One, me pretty much getting the hot side off and starting to cut some pie cuts and stuff, and then 2, I did my first time ever welding, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyway guys, if you do enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, tell some friends about the channel, and like always, if you're new here and you subscribe, your name goes at the end of the next video. Cheers. Here we are, Hayden's workshop. I pulled up just as Hayden was leaving, but he's heading off to get an extra hoist and stuff, which is super sick. That's hella exciting. But far out, man, look at his S13. This thing is wild. Street car. Absurd. Actually nuts. So darn cool. Far out. But he's a busy man. He's got a lot of stuff on. But yeah, just gonna get straight into it. Oh. You are coming off today, sir. So yeah, I think before I get into it, I'm just gonna grab that fan over there and just sit it here for a bit, just to try and cool it down a little bit. But yeah, I guess I'll probably start off by taking the screamer off, this little air filter thing, because it's not super hot. Plus I'd like to see what the condition of the air filter is. And then lines, and then I'm not sure if I'll go turbo or if I'll try and just take the manifold off and get it all as one. I might try and split the dump off there, I don't know. I'll get up on jack stands first, but yeah, that's the plan. Okie dokie. So now I've pretty much done all the easy stuff. It's going to get into the stuff that is going to be a pain in the ass. Next, I'm going to just disconnect that dump from there. And then that should let the exhaust drop down. And then after that, I'm going to probably start trying to get these bolts on the bottom here. I'm not sure if I'll go from the bottom of the spacer or if I'll go from the top. 3 of them should be easy, but that back one in the corner on the top is going to suck. Might be easier to just do it from the bottom, but I don't know how long the studs are if you do them from the bottom and then you try and lift it up and then it just fouls on the rocker cover or something. So I'm not 100% sure what route to go, but apart from that, then the turbo should come off, so I can pull it off with this attached, and then it's the manifold itself. But once the turbo's off, the manifold should be relatively easy, hopefully. That depends on if there's any stripped studs or whatever's going on with the head, so hopefully it's all good. Fingers crossed. Oh, stop. Coolant tastes so gross. See you when they're done. Oh, I'm so fucking glad that just lifted off. So before I pulled my exhaust manifold off, I thought it'd be a good idea to check if the rear housing I bought actually fitted onto the turbo. So that's what we're doing now. Sweet.
Sits in alright?
Yeah, looks like it's the same sort of way.
Sick. So you'd want that to realistically, like, sort of, depending on how it mounts, if it mounts straight dead, you'd want that drain to be nice and straight.
Okay, cool, because it was on a bit of a piss, hey?
So it was like that before, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, you'd want that to be like that, to be honest.
Okay, sweet.
So I'd bolt it down sort of like, exactly like that.
This gasket's like new, hey?
No.
Yeah. At the moment, Hayden's just cutting off that little block off plate because we're changing the screamer location to the manifold. We have to cut that off. Everyone watching, this is Hayden. Can you give me a brief overrun on what you do here, man?
Yeah, what do? We do a lot of fab, a lot of engine building, a lot of mechanical repairs. We set up a lot of drift cars. Yeah, paint. We pretty much do everything here, actually. Yeah, we do everything. We do everything. If you need tyres, if you need a drift car set up, you need anything done. Yeah, Kamikaze Motorsport, we're on the Gold Coast. And yeah, currently modifying things to be better so that there's no more home job on Xavier's car.
Yes. Cheers, man.
Easy.
Hell yeah.
So I reckon we'll just turn that compressor on, get the Dremel out, Dremel it on the inside so it makes it all nice, Dremel around the outside, get rid of these dags.
Yep.
And then we'll pretty much just like bolt the turbo on, work out the gate position.
Yep.
With your 90 degree or your 45.
Yep.
And then we'll just mark it on the actual mani, and then we'll just pull the turbo off. We'll TIG it all the way around, TIG the V-band to it, and then
Bob's your auntie.
sick.
Fuck
Good to
yeah,
go.
man. Sick. Now I'm just cutting off the dump because the plan was to use the rest of that exhaust. Now I'm cutting the V-band off the old rear housing because I have to reuse that. And now I'm just making pie cuts out of extra material and leftover stuff because I got to cut a combination of 20 degree and 10 degree pie cuts for the making of the new dump. So yeah, the day pretty much ends there. I'm super stoked with all the progress we made. It's pretty darn cool. I'm so grateful to have that opportunity to work in Hayden's workshop and work on my car. Thank you so much, Hayden, if you're watching this. Really appreciate it. But yeah, it comes to the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, tell some friends about the channel, and comment your thoughts. If you got any thoughts or questions, I'd love to hear it. Yeah, see you for part 2. Bye.